is Story Time, Lesson 119. Our story we're going to read today is called Tubby the Turtle. "Hurry up, Tubby, or you will be late for school again," said Mrs. Turtle. Tubby was trying to get his necktie on straight. Finally, he gave up and started out with one end dragging on the ground. He hadn't gone far when Rabbit jumped ahead of him. "Wait for me, Rabbit," Tubby called. "Sorry," said Rabbit, "but I've got to keep hop, hop, hopping, or I won't get to school on time." "Hi, Squirrel, wait for me," Tubby called as Squirrel leapt past. "Sorry," said Squirrel, "but if I wait for you, we will both be late." The teacher was ringing the school bell when Rabbit and Squirrel arrived. "Have you seen Tubby?" asked Miss Owl. "He's coming as fast as a snail," they told her, "but he should be halfway here by now." Rabbit and Squirrel didn't know that just as Tubby reached the top of the hill, he stepped on a loose stone. The stone rolled him down the hill twice as fast as he had come up. No wonder that Tubby was later than usual for school. Singing lesson was almost over when he came in. Rabbit and Squirrel sang the low notes while Possum and Chipmunks took the high notes. Tubby didn't know the words or the music, so he started singing la la la, hoping no one would notice him. He couldn't understand why the class suddenly burst out laughing. Miss Owl rapped sharply on her desk. "Come to order," she said, as she gave Tubby a black mark for being so late. "Now, class, it is time for you to recite your pieces. Who wants to be first?" Rabbit hopped up quickly, took a bow, and recited, "Roses are red, violets are blue, but I like carrots in my stew." Squirrel came next. With a saucy flick of his tail, he spoke, "Some like it hot, some like it cold, but I like acorns 5 days old." Tubby listened while Possum and Chipmunk recited their verses. Then it was Tubby's turn. It took him a long time to remember the words. He spoke slowly. "I'm just a clumsy turtle beneath a heavy shell, but I wish, wish, wish with all my heart I could do something well." "Everyone can do something worthwhile if they think about it enough," said Mrs. Owl. "You mustn't get discouraged, Tubby." Just then the clock struck 10. That meant recess and time for cookies. "Let me get the cookies," said Rabbit, jumping to reach the top shelf. He put the bag on Miss Owl's desk without spilling a single crumb. "It's my turn to open the bag," said Squirrel. His sharp teeth quickly ripped the paper apart. "Here are the plates," said Possum and Chipmunk. They gave a shiny grape leaf to each one. Tubby was anxious to help too, but there wasn't a thing he could do. "I'm no good to anyone," he thought as he quietly nibbled the edge of his cookie. Rabbit and Squirrel had cleaned their plate in a hurry. They were already out in the schoolyard, chasing each other around in circles. Tubby, as usual, trailed far behind as the others went hoppity-skippity down the hill into the water lily pond. "Watch this," Squirrel called back to Tubby. Squirrel took a flying leap. He planned to catch hold of a willow branch above the water. The plan didn't work. He missed the branch and flew head first into the pond. His feet got tangled in the water lily stems. Rabbit tried to fish him out with a long pole. When Squirrel grabbed the pole, Rabbit lost his balance. There was a big splash as Rabbit disappeared in the water. Tubby got there just in time. Without waiting to take off his necktie, he swam out to his friends. "Stop sputtering and thrashing," he called. "Put your paws on my back, Rabbit. Now, Squirrel, grab hold of my tail and kick your hind legs free." In 2 minutes, Tubby had helped them get safely to shore. We had a narrow escape, Rabbit panted. Where would we be now if Tubby had not come to the rescue? Asked Possum and Chipmunk. Squirrel's teeth chattered with cold as he and Rabbit thanked Tubby again and again. Tubby's eyes were blinking with happiness. He had thought of a new verse to recite. I'm just a clumsy turtle beneath a heavy shell, but I'm glad, glad, glad with all my heart that I can do something well. Tubby sure found out that he was a good swimmer and he could help, wasn't it? He had a job that he could do well just like everybody else.